Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Hades. Hi, Nigiri. I saw you in there. Oh, maybe you left. Shameful.
Come back, Nigiri.
Fake fan. Anyways, how's it going, everyone? Oh, OBS Studio. Forever.
Hello.
There you go. There's the game. Mini player.
Studio forever.
There we go.
Yay!
Yes, how's it going, everyone? Hello, two cute people. Yes,
That's us!
Peachy is indeed very cute.
No.
He designed you to be that toy.
Why did you make me this way?
Because he asked me to.
Oh, that's fair. Do you like how my new icon is just like the cheap face, kind of big? Like, I see you.
It's special.
It is special. I am special. You are special.
Maybe.
God made you special, and he loves you very
Ew.
much.
Gross. Disgusting. Do not ask.
Sorry, VeggieTales lives in my brain. This is not VeggieTales. This is Danganronpa.
I was gonna say hello.
I have possibly had too much sugar. I don't know what's going on.
Anyway. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. We're just getting right into this.
Tell them Naegi.
Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was.
Nah, they ain't gonna tell you shit.
The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what. I have to find out what happened. Or we're all dead.
Wowie.
I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden.
He's gonna go garden. He just starts digging.
Oh, we spawned in here. Wow.
Amazing. Oh, there's everyone.
Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end then to the other I can read. I just need to do what I always do.
Be a little guy? Yeah.
The chickens are very
The
important.
chickens, yes!
I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop.
Oh.
I count 4 chickens. What happened to the 5th
What
one?
happened to the 5th one?
Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? I'm not committing to that bit.
That's okay.
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Hello?
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Chicken.
Wow. I just wanted to check them on the room. I didn't realize it was gonna actually do anything.
Ah, wonderful. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore.
That's fair.
Yeah. There she is. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Dokia said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay. Wow, thanks! That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you, too.
Aw.
Body before the explosion has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Okay, can I just see how it's clearly not Kyoko because it's not wearing gloves and has like red nail polish?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the gloves thing. I definitely noticed the red nail polish, and I'm pretty sure I said something about that before, but...
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's no gloves. Hello? Oh.
Yeah. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but... I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Interesting. Good knife.
It's just there.
That's a knife lying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said that the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Dots. Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's the knife that person was holding.
It's the knife.
Dots. This is getting really weird.
Oh, you just noticed?
There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was kind of in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I... Don't gaslight yourself, dude. Oh, this really is Kyoko. It would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? Dots. I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. No, it can't be. There's no way! Knife at the crime scene has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Crime knife.
Crime knife. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not.
Definitely not Kyoko. What the hell is going on there?
Huh. There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity.
Can we talk about the thing on the hand? Is that
yeah,
a
the
wolf?
little tattoo. That's...
Yeah! What? What is that?
It's also something on the back of her right hand. Okay, it is getting addressed.
Okay.
Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but... It looks like it's a picture of a dog or something I've never seen like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. Wow. Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, but the top half got set on fire, so we dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Okay, there is one more spot. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's slowly blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. And that's because it got set on fire, and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Man's just keeps psyching himself out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Step away from the dead body. Yes. There you go. Let's check it first.
Oh yeah, there's like this... Oh, tool shed. Yes.
Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp?
Tarp.
Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. So, literally look at it. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay, so that means we're free to go.
I guess? That's a sick sickle.
Alright. Good timing, Makoto. I just wanted to talk to you.
I wanted to talk to you.
And what do you want to talk about?
So in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured you'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. What about this morning? However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
I know the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. That's a very interesting typo, Catman. But hello, welcome on in.
Eats and walk. Wonderful.
Excellent.
We're glad you're here.
I hope you had a good day today and whatnot, the usual.
Yes.
Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? In bed, perishing.
In a state.
I'm telling you the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's... really bad, isn't it?
Yeah? Poor Makoto. Oh, there he is.
Yep. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
Serious?
No, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Oh, so like that one part of the body being like dry and not wet
Oh.
is an oddity because like the water goes off at 7:30.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Wait, yeah, you're right.
yeah. Look at me, I have a brain cell.
I was gonna say, I remember, like, the sprinkler system is a important part of this whole
Yeah, and it goes off at
case.
like 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Without fail. I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
That's right. Had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we could say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. I mean, it's an important job, but you know, yeah. Maybe it's the camera, but I don't think that would be. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Many.
Vods.
Might as well.
Blur.
Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people?
The 3 Ps.
Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. As you should. I think this is pretty much working. I haven't checked yet. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Yay! I figured that one out.
Yay.
I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. For the key to her room.
It's all clear now.
Oh, it's like a little proof of a toy.
He's having a good time.
Yes.
So cute.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What? Limit my options.
Just
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Nope. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. What? I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh?
Wow, thanks, Byakuya.
Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. I don't know what he's talking about.
I kind of don't either, because I think he wants to investigate something that has to do with that piece of fragment that he has.
Yeah, but I have no clue where.
That has like a little bit of like the red frame on it. And I don't know where he's going with that, honestly.
I don't have the slightest idea. I'm gonna be silly and check here.
Okay. Rower.
Rattle, rattle. It's locked. No entry for me, it looks like. Yeah, okay, that's not surprising. I don't think in this classroom, but you know. Oops.
Oh. Plan slipped. There you
Okay.
go.
Hmm. I'm really not sure.
Yeah. Like, does it have something to do with one of the punishments?
Well, if it had something to do with the punishments, there isn't really anywhere to go to find stuff like that.
Oh, that's true.
I'll double check here because we were there before.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would be here, but we'll find out. Yeah, no, I can leave immediately, so probably not. I have no clue. None idea.
Oh. Oh, wait, you were right about the data room.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it maybe the Monokuma door?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it may be smart sometimes.
Because you can look at the computer monitors, the monitor with the globe on it, and the TV on the desk. There's also the door.
This creepy door has a picture of Monokuma on it. What the heck could be inside? Okay, I guess we'll not find out.
Oh, wait. You're also gonna want to go to the gym.
Okay, that's probably in the gym then, not here.
Sorry, I didn't scroll all the way down yet.
It's okay. I mean, you got there eventually. I can just... Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh wow, it even indicates... anyways.
The little exclamation point, yeah.
Anyways.
Very good. Yeah.
He looks so weird.
Yeah.
Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but... I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Okay. Protect everything else I can think of. All that's left now is... Kyoko's room.
So you go back to the garden.
I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. To the map. To teleports. Oh, so conveniently. You think he can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Ah, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. As if you did it for us. Oracle bed.
Yes.
So, this is Kyoko's room. This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
Of course it is.
And what's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at one of those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers.
Oh.
And I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse.
Not like a poor person.
That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something with the dojo that this might go to. That's what I thought. The dojo. The block key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Bed. Time to sneak. Here's
EP time.
Yes. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here. At least, not as far as the case is concerned. Yeah.
Useless.
Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Okay.
Sir!
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find something of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete.
The ground.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true. Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Lots of things are happening.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it.
Not sharing the brain cell with Byakuya of all people.
Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there. Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? A bed, you doofus. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Obviously. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets...
Coco's there.
What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Oh. Class number 78, student registry? Mukuru Ikusawa? I butchered her name somehow.
See.
That's you.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and bleep. That's it.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, and then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusawa. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. Child. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Nice. Mikudo's profile has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I just had a light bulb moment, but I didn't want to blurt out what it was. Fenrir is a dog. Or a wolf, actually.
Oh, and like
there's
the
a
tattoo.
dog tattoo. Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I recognized the name, and the main thing is because of Nep Boss.
Yeah. It's like Norse mythology.
Yeah, like a wolf
It's
thing.
Fenrir the giant wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
Which is why it's a giant wolf in Neptunia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
Ah, it's you.
Have you gotten your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile?
So what if we did?
Hey,
Don't
on now.
don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there?
True.
Yeah. But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
No. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, bareness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. Verify.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba,
No, that's voiced.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, which is part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Dots.
Angry dots.
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings.
Oh, Spooky's here. We'll give him a minute.
Oh,
so
yes.
the dog can make noise.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Spooky. For that, he gets to move further away. For that, he got moved further away.
I was trying to like inch him along.
No, I noticed. It distracted me. I don't know if you noticed that it distracted me.
I did notice. It was funny.
For context, Peachy has brought a little plushie, and yeah, that is the
Yes.
subject.
Yes. I can't, sit still, so I gotta have something to do.
How about you hold your son toward a pond?
He ascended. Beautiful. He's on a journey now.
Oh dear. Be careful so he doesn't get dizzy and ill. You don't want him to be nauseous. That'd be mean.
I'm always nauseous. I'm nauseous enough for the both of us.
Oh dear.
And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Fair.
Yes,
Very-
indeed.
Make sense?
Thoughts.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Oh boy. Revenge.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Monokuma laugh.
Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
He's got a bounce.
Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, it's on the back of her hand. Would not be a tattoo, those don't count.
Yeah.
A tattoo. Can you make the connection about Fenrir being the dog, Makoto?
Yeah.
Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Always.
Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His... trap?
Such ignorance.
You really trust me again? God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
Bianca, what the hell? That's mean. Oh, just God must have hated you. It's like, yo, listen, I get you're a prick, but damn.
You really went for Makoto's throat there. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mikuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma's trying to tell us that Mikuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mikuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mikuro is related to the case?
Oh yeah.
Certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why he would want to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mikuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. Did you?
Did you?
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear.
Mikuro Ukusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mikuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mikuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mikuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mikuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mikuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Bo, are you coming?
Father.
I'm so helpful.
You're special. Also, hello, welcome on in Spooky. How is work today? Oh yeah, because the key said 6.
Yes.
I'm smart.
So smart.
There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. And also has the same number as the key.
Yeah.
You brought up unionization and your co-workers laughed at it 10?
Oh dear.
I mean, like, I think I've talked about this to you before, and just, like, your coworkers are, like, usually, for the most part, younger than you, so, like, it kind of makes sense. They probably just don't know no better. I don't know, man. Anyways. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it.
Hello?
Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and they laughed because they don't think unionization would be worth. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand that because it is just minimum wage retail. You unionize because you like the job deal? No, you unionize because you deserve fucking rights.
Yeah.
Like, literally, fucking Rite Aid has a union. Thank you, Hades, for contributing to the challenge, by the way.
Pulling
Like-
a chat.
The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened.
Why are they making the locker sound like a sub?
Maybe it is. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are.
Oh my gosh, they got the good shit. I wanna, where's my archery range that has this?
We should go to an archery range.
That'd be fun.
Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. True. Strong sticks.
Strong sticks. chopsticks that are strong.
No, there's something else inside the locker. I see.
That's what you see when you do it. It's so good.
It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for.
What do you think duct tape is
Is
used
that
for?
a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved?
Bro, there's blood on it. You figure it out.
Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Oh, this bloody duct tape.
You think that's all the locker has to offer for now? But is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Thoughts? Yapia? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? The archives?
Google.
They don't have Google.
I know. It's okay.
You agree with me, but if no one wants to go through the effort, and is effort to form such join a union, but it's kind of like going to talk therapy when you don't wanna. Like maybe you need the little nudge, but most of the time that isn't gonna work out. That's fair, I guess. Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go do research on something?
The lab.
The library.
Yeah.
Research. We're talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. And to teleport. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Bjarke seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. That said, you do have a bunch of other workers to bring it up with, so maybe you can get something going in time for hours being caught in the dumbest way possible. Maybe not possible, but still. Here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. Luke,
I see.
take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
Ah, c'est français?
I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
I was a high schooler who could speak French.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure all, people in France can speak French. Or at least most. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? That's weird CG.
That is a weird CG. Byakuya looks so tall.
I mean, he is tall, but, you know.
Yeah.
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based on the Middle East. Out of the Middle East. I can read so good. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Hello, cat.
TB.
Vods.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it... The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
They're really just laying it out for you, aren't they?
What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Mikuru Ukusaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Ding dong bing bong.
Ding dong ding bong.
Also, literally, like, when it showed him, like, holding up the file, it had the same, like, picture right there at the top of the file. Like, it's right there. Bro.
You're just a dumb little high schooler.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
Wonderful. Thank you, Spooky.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then, the time has come. All I can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Meow. He sniff snuff. Whoa, Yaki and Makoto showed up together. Are they dating?
Hero, why are you so weird?
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Don't be too jealous now.
No, please don't be jealous. Makoto's just his, like, little gopher. Yeah.
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Yes.
Stop talking, embrace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But... we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen.
He scratches the couch and then just all the way that way. Goodness gracious.
And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again?
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what?
Jesus!
Yeah. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken.
Kyoko!
Kyoko, you're still alive?
No, that's a ghost!
Stop the talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But it's okay that there's no particular penalty for being late.
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Shing! Shing! No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya.
Monokuma was gone. We all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
Did someone just pinch him really hard?
Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost!
God damn it, Hagakure. I told you, stop talking!
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Yakuya stepped into the elevator.
Wait for me!
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But we'll be happy when this trial is all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Where the fuck were you? Yeah, that's fair. I don't think he would. He's just moving around.
He's got the crazies. You have the crazies too. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah.
Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you,
Dots.
where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What? Kyoko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma!
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation,
It would seem
because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For sure? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she so why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Okay. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Yep.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show!
And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. I'm so sick of this line. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith,
A deadly class trial!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Probably just short for homogenized, yeah.
Yes. But I had to point it out.
Ooh, increased bullet capacity.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be helpful. Fuck that gameplay in particular. Nice, it's not homophobic.
Exactly. It has a little lid. I'll leave this little ceramic container with you guys. It's
Okay.
kind of nice.
I'll probably find stuff to put in it.
Yes. Since it comes with a lid, I'm gonna put
A lot of tea is settled on the bottom. Oh yeah, you can see that.
Oh yeah.
It's like kind of strong at this point.
Ooh,
I'll just take the straw off the bottom.
exciting.
You know, that's actually really strong at the bottom now. That's not very pleasant. I'm gonna go get a different beverage.
Okay. Beverage break. Kibby. Oh yeah, oh my god. I feel like we never mentioned this, but we're actually together in person, which is why there's so many shenanigans happening. Oh, today was exhausting. Are you good? Are you good, Hades? You deserve head pats.
No. Yay.
Today was just exhausting. That's fair, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we ever like officially said it.
Yeah, no,
together
we
in
just kind of
person.
went right into
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah. But I'm sure most of you have already figured that out because there's just so many shenanigans.
All the shenanigans.
No, it's sticky.
I know. I didn't
Yes.
realize that was there.
He's okay. He's fine.
I just want to move stuff a little bit so I can have full access to my keyboard.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I know I've kind of crammed myself into this corner here.
That's okay. That's partially part of the point.
You'll give Len back. I'll put him in my lap. He'll be good, I promise.
Do I trust you?
Well, like, you're moving stuff around anyways. And it's trial time. So.
Actually, I probably should.
Yeah, they're good. Try them. Pizza time. And now, ASMR time. I had a friend who was crying blackmail to everyone in my friend group since I, as a joke, told him that unless he subscribes to someone on YouTube, I won't be joining a D&D session today, which didn't happen. Hello?
That's...
That does sound exhausting. Bro, if someone cries blackmail, like, no one's gonna believe them if something is actually happening. Yeah. If it did, I would have... Exactly! And then, like, the session didn't even happen! So, like, what was the point? Bro!
Even if you were, like, not joking about it, oh no, one little click.
Yeah!
And then you can unclick it.
Yeah.
I don't...
Nothing is permanent, to be honest. I mean, some things are.
Yeah, but, like...
Death and taxes. And Danganronpa.
Not sure about that one. Well, that's fun.
Maybe Danganronpa kind of is eternal because I swear I see at least one Danganronpa cosplayer at every con I go to.
I mean, we're literally playing Danganronpa.
And we are
right
also
now,
playing it
so-
right now, so. Yes, I want to sub to a random person even if they're a friend of mine. It's not like YouTube subscriptions cost money.
Yeah, like, they're free.
Yeah.
And you can just ignore them after, like, and if you're that concerned, just sub and then unsub. I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah.
But even that, like, it was just a joke, Jesus.
It's like, why take it that seriously, man?
Like, if you joked about them subbing to someone on Twitch, which is a monetary cost, then, like, that's still, like, missing the point. It was a joke. But, like, at least that has monetary value involved, unlike a sub on YouTube. So just...
I could understand, like, a higher level of upset for that.
Yeah, because, like,
But-
misunderstandings are more likely to happen with that, but, like... You just wanted to help this person get to their 400th sub, which was just one away. Aw.
Oh my gosh, like, if someone asked me to do that, I would absolutely subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, I love helping people reach exciting numbers. Like, I think that's so cool.
Are you subbed to my YouTube channel?
I think I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll double check when I get home.
I reached 80 subscribers today.
Oh, congratulations! Hey, everyone, if you haven't subbed to Sakyu's YouTube yet, go do that.
It's gonna be dead space right now because the Vods channel is not Vods channel, Vods hard
well.
drive.
Right.
So I can't edit videos, but
No.
I've been posting, like, re-uploading TikToks lately.
Yes, which is entertaining.
Well, anyways, finish
It's a good
preparations. Let's get in here. Trial.
While
All rise.
all wise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Me.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
This
Oh, dear.
is
Oh,
The part that made me just have enough of their presents for today is when I tried to make a normal conversation at a PlayStation party where I just left an hour ago. You're funny. Dude, that's uncalled for.
Wild.
Yeah.
Definitely understand why you're exhausted.
Yeah. Pat's the Hades. It's okay.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
There's only one option.
It's not me.
Kyoko! There's no other explanation.
She's literally right there! What the hell, Hakakure?
He is so stupid.
Yeah.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Thank you, Toko.
And it just pans to Kyoko. She's just deadpanning him like, you fucker.
That's a ghost!
Nah, huh.
She just doesn't even respond.
Yeah,
that's fair.
But she has legs and stuff.
Ghosts can have legs and stuff.
I love that that's Hina's qualifying.
Well, that's just because
Her
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
But that's like Hina's classifier for ghosts. His legs or no legs. Legs and stuff, exactly.
The fact that he doesn't have a better, like, argument.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Fair.
Thank you, Gakyo.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Kyoko is breathing.
Traits?
One important trait that Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Her gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
You say that as if you weren't told, Gakyo.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Yes, actually.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Dots.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Yeah, that's why they're the key difference.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Then you would have seen them before the explosion.
I'm not
Yeah.
convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Can we just, like, stuff him back in the locker and not let him out this time?
Oh my gosh.
And there's no way that corpse is Kyoko. But if we can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to stuff Yasuhiro Jalopy. Yeah.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, that's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
They're both yellow. Yellow and squishy.
Yes. Good. I'm so happy to be
Yeah. He's thrilled.
Yes, he's like,
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Yeah.
That's why some were broken off, because they tried to wear gloves
No.
with the nails, and it was like, no.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Yeah.
He's right.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
I was just gonna say he understands women pretty well.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you, Hannah. Bless.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
I'm not surprised you don't understand them, Catman.
It's okay, Catman.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Yeah, dragon.
Rar? Dragon? Hi.
Over anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Here we go again.
Tattoo on their hand.
Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
A person.
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
There is.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Oh, if we can't identify the body...
No, it's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
I just processed that you said Sorewa Chigayo in like the most relaxed tone.
What? For real?
Dragon D's nuts across your face. Ay! Sorry.
Time to time you out, just kidding.
I'm not even in general.
Die a cruel and unusual death.
Oh my god, I'm gonna curse people with that now. Thank you, Toko, for the inspiration.
This I gotta see.
Oh,
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
A wonko.
one.
So true, Spooky. Hero has indeed seen multiple cruel and unusual deaths at this point.
You know, yeah.
Like, remember our good dear friend Butter?
I love how you haven't let the butter thing go. It's really funny.
How am I supposed to?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Toko, keeping it weird.
I'm just gonna move on.
Okay.
We really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to the other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear.
It's Nico's profile.
Yeah.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The images that represents Fenrir is
Hangman's Gabby.
Doggo.
Wolf. But no. Close enough. D-O-O-G.
Where's that? Yeah.
Now I understand.
Now I
Why is his
understand.
voice so high? Hello?
He's a special boy.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from
Of
Norse
course she knows.
mythology. A
God
huge,
bless.
world-ending wolf beast.
See, Toko,
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Yes.
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Toko, if you would be bookish more often, that would be cool.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
And that's up Hades. Female giant, Loki. Don't question Norse mythology is the best I can offer with that one.
No, it's saying that Fenrir is the child of Loki the god and a female giant. Like, those are the parents of Fenrir. And again, don't question Norse mythology.
Especially Loki. Loki is weird.
Yeah, Loki's weird.
Like, I know, like, the bare bones of stuff like that, and yeah, just don't question it. You'll live a happy, peaceful life.
Yeah.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right.
Norse mythology is awesome, yes, but just don't question it.
Yeah.
Then you'll be fine.
I like mythology, so yeah.
Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
You didn't say that at all.
Yeah.
But on your listening ears.
Like, no one is
It
listening,
means
and
we
I'm
were
like
wrong in
restricting
thinking
all
that
of them.
Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Thank you, Rakia.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
She wasn't the ultimate despair.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Thank you, Byakuya, for being the one to have a brain cell.
He frequently does.
Yeah.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Yes,
If I
thank you,
remember
Spooky.
correctly, that other
For more
information came from
mythology info.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Dots.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Vibrates.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided
My guy.
to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
The little blushy.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Yup.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. Mukuro and the headmaster know. Makoto and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Objection!
Before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Wow.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? At 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, we left the gym. It was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be here around 9:01. By 9:01, I can read.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The alibi is called he was asleep.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. I can read.
So the board is going to be 10 o'clock at night, and then... Oh no, it's sprinklers to 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night...
No, it's wrong.
Fast.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
Nope, just your brain, Toko.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
This just in, Toko has equated her entire existence with a sprinkler.
Man, you're totally wacko.
So are you, Hagakori, but in like a different direction.
Yeah.
You really think it wasn't the sprinkler? You better tell us why!
We'll get there. I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. In case you remember, you set it on fire.
Yeah.
All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it.
It's the exploded body analysis.
No, okay, that's one of these.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on!
Good job.
Yeah.
How can you say it?
This should prove it.
Oh wow, I'm good at rhythm games.
Yeah. I'm glad you are too.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Maybe.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
What?
I'm so sick of her.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just move on.
Mm-hmm.
The reason only the top half was wet was because
Bucket of lava.
Yeah.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Would you mean that Mikuto's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Oh, do you? Dun dun dun.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
Maybe.
A trap?
You've activated my track card.
I will open this.
Okay.
My life depends on it.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Yay, headpats.
Yay.
Quack. I'm not sure if his fever dream will ever become relevant, if I can be honest.
Yeah.
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
You should have done that sooner.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Dogs.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Really? Yeah, don't. His
Eating cat food? Yeah. Ew. What the dog doing?
I'm sure you can take a guess.
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Correct, Spooky.
What are you?
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
The troop.
Interesting. I'm listening.
I love like the pink ass curtains behind Byakuya. It's really funny.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Like he was with, you know, or whatever.
Yeah. The tarp. Tarp.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to the chicken?
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right.
There's a
All you'd
couple
have to do is
things
cover the body with
I
the
think
tarp,
chicken might
and that'd take care of the water.
be.
Maybe someone made the chicken into dinner. I don't know.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
Either like someone ate it or
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Isn't that weird?
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. It was used the way Kyoko said. The tarp must have touched the body, right? With the body. Wait, something's not right. Oh. I'm smart. Don't mind me.
I was like, huh.
I'm a little eepy.
That's okay.
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
Body before the explosion? I think, let me double check. Yeah, it is.
By covering the body with the tarp,
Yeah.
the killer prevented it from getting wet.
And then it's going to be too
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, it's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
But then both sides were clean, you dumbass.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh. Blood was camouflage?
Yeah,
What
bright
if,
pink.
After the killer used the tarp
So you can
to
hide in
avoid the
Candyland.
sprinklers,
Oh dear.
they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
The chicken, no.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I
Magic.
know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
Yeah,
thought-
Hifumi.
I thought he was gonna say Hifumi too. Just like the way his cadence was going, I was like, what? Hello? Hi?
You're getting called
Yeah.
out.
I'm getting called out.
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
They got blood from right there in the garden, right? Which must mean the chickens.
The chickens!
No.
I got it!
The poor innocent
Could it
chickens.
have been chicken blood?
No, it's for both of them.
What? Chicken blood?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not gonna read it.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Poor chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
Sorry, the way his voice gets higher is really funny.
I was upset.
Yeah.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Thank you. Thank you, Hina.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
No, it was like backwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
That's not the only letter.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Ah, hi Marvel!
Hello, Marvel. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out as soon as I can with my grubby little iPad. How was your stream? I hope you had a good stream. Oh.
Dillahan raid! Yay!
Okay. We can reread all that stuff. Anyways. This is fun. Ah. Do-do-do.
Mayushi does.
Hate being on iPad Gober. Especially when you have to stretch over a
keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, you're
There.
playing milk outside of a bag of milk outside of a bag of milk. That one is fun. That's certainly a word to describe it. You're getting through your backlog. Nice. I hope you enjoyed that. We've actually played that before here. It's a time. I hope you had a good time with it, though. Hello. Okay.
It's right there. Yeah.
I still skipped it a lot. You only just started, but you're enjoying it a lot. Nice.
Cool.
That's fair.
So true.
We honestly only got like one ending in the game and then called it a day.
No, Hina already said that. Kyoko said that.
Yeah. That's right.
Makoto made that noise.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have to like rest, drink water, eat, go sleep, do whatever you gotta do, no pressure to stay. And to those who have come with Marvel Lovelace and do not know me, my name is Saki, or even Q is acceptable. I am a variety streamer, though I do stream most of the time visual novels, like what we're doing tonight, Danganronpa. We are pretty late game, so if you're not familiar with the series, spoilers.
Lots of spoilers.
Heavy spoilers.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I am Peachy. I am your favorite pre-debut idol. And I usually do the Danganronpa streams with Mr. Sakyu here. And we have a good time. We are also besties in person, so we are, don't poke me, together in person today. The spoileriest spoils. Yes.
Yeah, that's why PG said don't poke.
Yes.
Because I poked.
I am gonna bite you.
Anyways, so we're having some in-person shenanigans because we're sitting right next to each other because we can.
Yes, and we both have ADHD and neither of us know how to chill, so.
Yeah.
We both did it. Oh, it's so good.
Okay. Woo! I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate. Dots. And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand.
Dots.
This guy's dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Wow.
Good boy. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
What about square two?
The
Makoto's
first
alibi
square.
is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
Oh yes, do take some Tylenol. We support using painkillers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are gonna be doing our thing. Hell yeah.
We'll be going until the end of the trial.
Yeah.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
This isn't how trials work, Hagakure.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea,
No.
right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Luigi's, no, not that. Believe
Don't
me.
just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
You're making a face.
I am making a face. The knife is sticking a considerable way out of the body. If it was going front to back, it would have to be sunk in a lot more. Yeah, because of yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw
It's
it.
the knife
I just remembered.
that they had found. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
Eat it.
No.
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway.
So what to do?
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
Huh? Me?
It's the knife we to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Bro, I had a fever dream last night. Leave me alone.
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Bro, please.
Considering everything up till now, we should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Just kidding.
Wow. It's gonna be Despair's dead body to getting stabbed.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
This one?
Right?
Okay.
So there's
No.
no question.
No!
That's what I get for
You
doubting.
took that knife of yours and killed
Stab,
her.
stab! That's probably from Monokuma.
Stabs. Makoto.
Well,
The knife we found lodged in
round
the dead
2.
body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
That dude is a tool.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
There we go.
No, it's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Obviously.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Too much work, man.
Yeah.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible.
That one. Found one five.
No.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
And the knife
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
How good is my flight?
Yeah.
He is airborne.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Sir! Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown
Oh my God.
quantum particle cause an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I mean,
Sir. Ah, yes. One
dumb.
for another.
But even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Just the worst.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
yep. Only one explanation I could think of for the explosion. The bomb.
Bomb.
Oh, fragments near the dead body.
Yeah, the
right?
fragments, yeah. Yeah.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course,
You have seen
we
it
saw the
before.
same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
Which will be,
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be
you'll
determined,
have to
correct?
absorb that one.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Oops.
Dang it.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And
then use the
there's
wrong
only one
word.
other thing.
On
Oh, yeah.
hit on the back of your head.
According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Yes.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Yeah. Absorb.
The victim's fatal injury has
Yeah,
yet
but
to
just
be
the other three,
determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
This like is only so wide on paper, so I could just see bullet. So I was
It's
like,
okay.
She was already totally dead
Where?
when that happened.
We have
And
like
it wasn't
6
you
minutes,
because
so
of the
we're
knife,
good.
right?
yeah.
And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Okay, which one was it supposed to be used against?
Absorb the victim's fatal injury and hit on the back of her head.
Okay, then why did that not work? I think it's supposed to be the other way around then. Because I think like we've had that issue before.
Oh, I think you might be right. You might be right. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
So
The
absorb.
victim's fatal injury has
Okay,
yet to be
against that
determined,
one.
correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Here's hoping you're right about it being in the correct order.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Otherwise, I don't know what to
The
do.
victim's fatal injury has yet
No, it's wrong.
Annoying that that's backwards, but I remember us encountering the issue before.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, boy.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she
Hello,
suffered.
man.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
No, don't dismiss
Then we're
them.
safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
But like, why?
No way!
Yeah.
The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Oh, girl.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Honestly?
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Hello?
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Agreed.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
Oh gosh, she didn't sound
So
that.
what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely
Tell
you
them,
deduced
Ivy.
the real murder weapon.
Tell them no.
Yeah. I saw that when you were showing me the other thing. Where is it?
There.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed
Hero,
her.
you are not on the same page.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it. But there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Secret.
So it's bloody duct tape to two things.
To it.
Just the words two things.
Oh.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
I know
That was
it's
close.
wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Okay,
Another
so
weapon?
spooky. I'm pretty sure when it says titanium arrows, it means that's the body of the arrow. That's what it's made of. It might be tipped with something else and fletched with something else, but titanium is very lightweight but strong. So titanium would actually be a fantastic material for an arrow, especially if you're firing it with a bow that's kind of the same caliber, and especially if it's just for target practice. Yeah. Sorry, I had a archery thought.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Oh yeah, since there was no quiver, just the arrows.
The gem tipped arrows.
Hades, oh my god.
But that's cool that you took archery when you were a kid, Marvel.
Yeah,
Love that for
that's
you.
cool.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Ooh, fiberglass arrows.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
You should get
As
back
for
into
who the
archery
culprit
one
is
day.
that
We
stashed
can all
the
get into
weapon
archery
in the
together.
dojo locker,
Yes.
It was you,
Archery playing
Kyoko.
monsters.
Yeah.
Never got to pass like a 25-pound though. That's fair.
I've never been to the dojo.
That's not true.
Weren't you talking in the dojo with Makoto earlier?
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't
Oh yeah,
we,
the key was
Makoto?
just blatantly in her room.
Yeah, the key was.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
You keep saying you're like Kyoko and it's distracting me.
Yeah, same. Some of the VAs are more subtle with their pronunciation, which is nice, but then some are like Mukuro Ikuzawa, and I'm just like, hello, please. Oh god, Haiti. Okay.
I have evidence.
Yeah,
Of this that Kyoko went to the dungeon.
the dungeon?
Oh wait,
The dojo?
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
You'll go into the dungeon.
The key, right?
Yeah.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is... right here. The key to the dojo locker.
So I don't know that I said dungeons to the dojo.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
Dun dun dun.
It
Yes.
was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
Although she didn't have her key. You had the key, Byakuya.
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
It was so cute.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her.
He sticked my shoe.
Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you?
She's just standing there.
Alright, spooky.
Why? What were you doing?
I can't believe you haven't heard of titanium arrows when like the rest of us are like, oh yeah, we've heard of
That's what I
titanium
need
arrows.
to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me, little me. I'm just a little guy.
Now we know who the top in the relationship is.
Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Would you mean that Kyoko... she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? He has her key.
Yeah.
So, it's an absorb bullet, and it's gonna be the locker key in my own room.
Those
to-
words you just spoke.
There's proof.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
You sure about that,
There's
Toko?
proof that you aren't the culprit.
You're gonna do that.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really
Good
have
to know you
done
can
that?
observe bullets through the white noise.
Yeah.
And it's
Those
against
words you just
proof,
spoke.
right?
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something
He's
from
not
me.
hiding anything, y'all just were bored.
Yeah.
Proof that you aren't the culprit.
No, that's wrong.
Yay!
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
The masses, all of them.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Hello, sir.
And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. This just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
The mastermind's trap. Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mikuro, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? He just keeps going, like, lying down, and, like, going and lying down. It's cat behavior, you know.
What do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie.
Let it go. Let it go, let it go, get on it back anymore. Is that bad?
Yeah. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone.
Isn't like this the danger?
There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean,
Monica.
Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
No, they're dumb.
That's...
Lucaro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Makoto, I think you vastly overestimate the intelligence of your classmates. So true.
Oh, rewards. Always good.
You tried Hades.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
You look so troubled up.
That's new. Oh no!
What do you
He's
mean
wasting
time's up?
away.
There's no time's up. Since when have we...
Yeah. That's her own matter from like the tutorial 31 minutes ago.
Okay.
If you want, you can hit the burrito so you don't have to think about it. Yay.
Wow. Wonderful.
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
Yes.
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
The way he keeps spinning, he's like, oh.
A. All A's.
Ah, yes.
Let's
Manifesting these grades for myself next semester.
go. Only 96 medals, let's go.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
B.
Bees? No bees, please.
Only apples.
Yes.
I actually do have apples.
Oh,
They're little. No.
Bee. Thank you, Gavin. Not the bees.
We all have one.
Yes.
Right, so. What?
Yeah.
You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
yeah, so sorry.
It's all your fault. You just grr.
Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it. Do I look like a harmful fly?
Yes, indeed.
No, he's so small.
Good job, everyone.
Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right.
No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
It makes perfect sense. Shing. It's the same as always. Itsumotori. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment.
We're gonna be turned to butter.
Oh no.
Wait, why do I...
Dots. Oh, upset dots.
Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's punishment time!
Here we go.
Dink.
Game over. Time to die. Be death, so true. Please don't give you the ability to rip Monokuma apart. You
I
can
mean,
buy
they
a
already
plushie.
did that.
You can buy a plushie of him and then rip it to
Okay.
shreds, I guess.
I like the way the nose looks like he's moving. It says Kuma.
I wonder why.
Oh, he's in detention. Sir, are you okay?
No.
What?
He's about to be squished.
You're looking a little purple there, my guy. Yes! I like how it says Puma
Yeah.
on it. Bye. Oh!
Down he go.
I would start moving because that's really gonna hurt.
Oh yeah.
Huh? Huh?
That wasn't supposed to happen.
What's this? What's going on? What was that?
Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego.
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won?
Sorry, just the sound you made for his home.
I try. Listen, I say I'm a cartoon character all the time, and hey, it comes in handy.
I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again.
Never say never.
To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment.
Dots.
But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Wow, okay, after, yeah. Just a really long There. Oh. Dots.
Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed.
Dun dun dun.
Hello?
The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Dots. Or dots. Even more dots. No.
Oh, little guy.
What? Where am I?
In school.
I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, I can't speak. But what was I doing to sleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd been in before. What the heck is going on? Ugh. Finally. We save and then we save it for next time.
Fair enough.
Yes. That is the life we live.
We got through another trial, yay!
Yay! Danganronpa. Zonk, what is that word? A funny one.
It means like falling asleep. I've also heard conk out, like CONK out, to conk out, which is kind of the same. Like you conk out, you fall asleep. Yeah.
You sneep snomp.
You sneep snop. Hmm. Yes.
Get you.
Conk and zonk are interchangeable in my brain. So true. Conk, go to EP jail.
Oh dear. Let's see.
Me
Oh,
very often.
Relix is still alive. Huh.
Relix is...
Was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and raid a silly little Borbo.
Yeah. Burb hours.
Burb towers all the time. Why is my caps lock on?
I don't know. Accidentally hit it. Yes.
Any parting words for chat?
Ding dong. Bing bong.
Accurate.
Yes. Yeah, I like when people ask word questions because I'm like,
A nerd.
hello. Wow. A word nerd specifically. Huh? I don't know. I'd be the super high school level linguist, I guess.
Yeah.
Or, well, I haven't finished my program yet, so I can't say I'm the super high school level speech pathologist, but...
I mean, I'm sure you know a lot more than any other high schooler.
This is... You know, that's true. Oh, high school was a while ago.
It was. Let's not think about that.
Let's not think about that. Yeah, I'd like to leave that behind. But at the same time, it is kind of fun to like remind ourselves, like, oh yeah, these are high schoolers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. What you don't know what it would be. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Super high school level word nerd.
Okay, we should start saying goodbye before Twitch eats us at Relix.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so bye-bye everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out and see you
thank
tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Nini, yes.
Thanks for coming. Yay.
So we can hear 'em. Round.
It's so round.